All right, boys, listen, you guys have to listen closely too. This has been the longest day I've had ever. Today is Saturday, November 26th, 8:02 p.m. My God. Okay, so to start off, I was about to go record my video this morning. I basically record in the mornings, post at night. If you guys don't care about this, feel free to skip. Basically, I'm going to tell you about my life struggles today. Um, yeah, and I was deleting old franchises from like rebuilds and just following the careers of players, right? And so I'm like, okay, just delete that, delete that. And then we come up to the good old Texans franchise file. And then my sister texts me. I look down at her text, look up, and then I'm just like, automatically doing stuff. I thought I was on another thing, and I deleted Texans franchise. I was so devastated. You guys had no idea. I slammed my desk. I almost broke my headset. I was pissed. And then I spent, I think, 6 hours of my time today remaking this team. I can't remake the franchise. Not everybody's in here. All the future past draft classes, all the people from the draft classes that we've drafted are in here. And like Jahan does, and we have the team. I made Kirk Lot again. I made everybody that we have ever drafted, brought everybody back to where they were. So we're chilling in that department, right? But yeah, and then I also went on a 5 mile hike today. That's a different story. I almost got like dark too quick. Yeah, whatever. That's a different story. But yeah, and so what I had to do is basically recreate every single player by itself. And if you guys don't remember, Christian Harris has been injured in these episodes, but isn't in this one. But instead, Jalen Petrie is going to pick up his injury, and it'll be Christian Harris playing instead. And yeah, I gave Zach Terrell Superstar Dev. I wanted to fight me for it. I don't care. We needed it, and I forgot what a thing I put on. I think I put extra credit on or something like that, or Bobo, but I can't remember what it's called. And then yeah, I was editing Don Reedy, and I actually didn't realize how good he is. And look at this: 80 speed, 88 acceleration, 77 block shedding, and 80 power moves. I didn't even know he was this good. And yeah, I did give guys a couple of different phases. But I think what the big thing about this episode has been, or I guess is going to be, is how Verone McKinley is going to play at free safety with, say, 84 speed. But yeah, basically, Verone McKinley is going to get the start. 74 zone coverage isn't bad, but 84 speed is horrible. So hopefully we can see him kind of do a little bit better. But yeah, I was also considering starting Howie Morrison over Kenyon Green. If Kenyon Green pisses me off in this game like he always tends to, then yeah, it's gonna be a day, and I think that I can bench him for sure for Howie Morrison. I think that is highly possible. But yeah, everyone's back to what they were, and Brandon Shepard's not playing a role anymore. He wasn't really getting to the quarterback. And so we're kind of where we're at right now. We'll put Christian Harris there, and then these guys will play their roles. Justin Ross back into the slot. So yeah, we have so much to get back on. And then all the stats obviously aren't okay. I had to force win a few things to get back to 2-1. And yeah, our players ready to negotiate here. Dude, I spent like literally 6 hours today recreating this. I think that's crazy. But yeah, Quinn Miners at right guard is to resign. Nico Collins, Monty Osgood, Andy Isabella, who we brought in free agency a while ago. And then Brevin Jordan, Ifitu Melifonwu, who I was considering moving over to the free safety spot, but I'd rather see either Verone McKinley or Eric Thompson get the start over there. And I think that it's finally time that we hop into the real episode. Stop talking about my life struggles. We are an 82 overall team. So far, we have improved a lot. We are 2-1. We have a lot to look forward to. And I couldn't quite remember the sliders and what I had them on. So that's kind of that. So I kind of just went off of what I remember a little bit. So if it's too easy or too hard, you might see that change in the next episode. Coach, we're approaching the end of the first quarter of the season. What do you need more out of Eric Walker? I think he just needs to build chemistry. Obviously, you guys watched him, and he wasn't that great, right? These last 3 episodes, and he was really good in the preseason, in my opinion. And then game 1, he did what the rookie quarterback had to do, but the last 2 games we just could not run the ball, and so it's kind of where we've struggled. So I think that we'll go ahead and go into weekly strategy and look around. I think that we don't have to worry about Derek Carr. I think that that is the least of our worries. I think that we're gonna have to watch out for the 93 overall Josh Jacobs, and then yeah, we're probably gonna have to counter the blitz. I definitely see that being an issue, and I will mess with the healths. But first, I gotta go make sure uh, team profile is done. So Eric Walker, I like this setup right here. Don Reedy's in here twice. Can't have that. So Don Reedy. Who else do we want here then? Probably a guy like Nico Collins if we're going to keep him around, but I mean, Justin Ross is 24. I'll put Jahan Dotson in here, actually. That should be pretty fun. And yeah. And we do have a upgrade for the rookie quarterback, Eric Walker, who comes in here. All these are the same as it was, so I know that for a fact. Some guys I did kind of have to improvise and mess with their settings, but it shouldn't have messed with their ratings too much. And I think that we're really going to look to make him as well rounded as we can. I think that we do that by upgrading Field General. I think that that is just what we need to do. And then we're going to give him up to like a 73 Field General, and then we'll start just upgrading along the line between Strong Arm, Improviser, Scrambler, and Field General again. And I think that that can really put us in a good place to see Eric Walker excel as if he's just the most well-rounded quarterback in the entire league. And we can finally play the game against this Las Vegas team. They're an 82 overall, so are we, but our defense should match up well. Something to watch out for, though, as well. If you guys see, Edward Rogers looks like another superstar X Factor wide receiver alongside Devontae Adams and Darren Waller. That's pretty scary. And here we are in the game against this Raiders team. And we are returning, which is unfortunate. But Rashad Curtis will be back there to return. As per usual, he is wearing a different number, number 83 instead of 82. Why that is, I really couldn't tell you, but he gets a really good return up to the 30-yard line. And the Raiders, or I guess Eric Walker, will be working his way onto the field now. It's going to say he's had a great season, but realistically, when I play with him, not the case. Hold on a second. That is not what I meant. We will look at this Raiders defense right here. Kevin Fuller, Matthew Butler, Derek Noddy, and Neil Farrell should be pretty easy to run on, if I'm being honest. Max Crosby on the edge is going to be tough. Chris Barnes is here. Divine Diablo's developed a little bit. Mike Holmes, Nate Hobbs, and Percy Miller. Rock Yassin still here. And at free safety, Ashton Davis is going to be there. Trayvon Morig, obviously, there as well. So, I mean, we got a lot to look forward to in this game. And I think that it should be a pretty tough game, but we're going to look immediately. And Trey McBride cannot bring that one down in stride. That was very cringy. But Dameon Pierce. Okay, so Dameon Pierce in the newest rosters is equipped with 89 speed, right? He had 86 before, so I think that he should be a little bit better now, and I was going to maybe up his speed anyways. But if he's going to be a viable part of this team, okay. See, this is what I mean. That's just a bad throw by me. Eric Walker going to try to get outside. A bad throw by me. I thought it was going to be a lot more open, but they were playing zone instead, so it kind of tripped me out. I thought they were playing man for sure. But, yeah, we see a lot here on defense, and I'm happy to be back. Or happy for Christian Harris to be back. And we're going to have a lot of weird stuff going on. And Trayvon Diggs on this team as well. I have him with the number 7. I don't know if he was wearing that beforehand. But, yeah, a lot has changed. But we don't really have to mention that. We could just keep going on with our day. And this one, I smell run. I smell run. I want Christian Harris to smell blood. Christian Harris can't make the tackle in the back right there. But Kevin Waddle does. So, we've seen some good matchups so far. Kevin Waddle on Devontae Adams is a matchup right there. Might have needed some. They're gonna call defensive pass interference on that. That is crazy, and that is Justin Metabuike getting there. Is that illegal touching on the defense? It is illegal contact on Christian Harris because I ran with the running back on his route. I don't know. You can't ask me that, but we're gonna have to watch out for this Raiders team. Obviously, They are very stacked at the wide receiver position and want to try to make a play. Darren Waller, also, I mean, just as good as a receiver, as good as any receiver in the league. And he makes himself a good play in the middle of the field. Looks like he's probably going to be our primary assignment here. And Devontae Adams is there before Christian Harris can step up and try to make a play on the ball. And I don't know if you guys hear that, but this chair, when it's like this and then go back, it's starting to squeak a little bit, and that's not good. Monty Osgood in now, and Monty Osgood makes a play on the ball. We signed him as a UDFA. I know he was wearing like the number 33 before, if I'm not mistaken, and now he's not. So, I mean, do with that as you will, but I mean, he's wearing number 34 now. So I don't know. Sue me. Monty Osgood. Okay, that is just crazy. Who was that off the edge? It's Tim Mooney. I gave him a mean look, by the way, too. I revamped him. Still got the same face thing in the game, but Verone McKinley seems to be holding his own. I'm not sure how many completions. Definitely have something to watch out for, though. Oh, why is he so open? Whose job was that? I think that was Derek Stingley or Verone McKinley. That could have been Verone McKinley's. And Dameon Pierce will see some action here in the run game. Go back up this way. Dameon Pierce bowling forward. He's still one hell of a power back. Nothing changes that. I mean, he is just one really solid running back on this team. We have two of them. James Cook in right behind him, but I don't think he's seen action here today as we see him go right down. But looking for a pass play now. I want to be run heavy. I do. But doesn't end up being that way. We missed the throw to James Cook, the guy I wanted to get the ball to. And we're in a tough situation here with all of our receivers and stuff. Can we see a... Oh, wow. Look at that improvisation there from our rookie quarterback, Eric Walker. Stays behind the line of scrimmage, delivers a 23-yard strike. Not really 23 yards on the strike, but was a good throw that went for 23 yards in the grand scheme of everything. Isn't bad. Moving up the field now. Dameon Pierce has one man to beat. Max Crosby's going to jump on him. Yeah, Dameon Pierce, he's a one-man wrecking crew right now. He is kind of kicking his foot in the door. He's saying that with 91 speed, he can be dangerous. He's got like 90-something, maybe 88 break tackle now he's playing down to, or I guess up to. But he was amazing. Oh, my God. Dameon Pierce up the middle of the field. Yeah, he's a one-man wrecking crew. Dameon Pierce getting that touchdown. All right, we got to be on the lookout for this run right here, and it will be. But great play there by Don Reedy, who is getting the start here today. He's been not playing in this franchise, I guess. He might have been playing in the simulation up to this point. But, yeah, he's been, I mean, not playing, so we don't really know how he performs or anything, but oh my God, that was almost insane by Trayvon Diggs. That's why he put Acrobat on. But what I'm just trying to say, Don Reedy, I'm excited to see what he can do on defense because he'll get the rush end job over the rookie Brandon Shepard. So that is a little bit interesting. Coming down, crashing down, and there is a penalty on the play. We're going to see what it is here. It's going to be called the face mask on Zach Terrell, the defender that made the tackle. Went all the way over there. It will be a 15-yard penalty, and it'll look like it'll be a good spot for the Raiders. They're up to their to our 35, and we might suspect a run right here. Kevin Waddle trying to get outside. Tim Mooney. I mean, Tim Mooney, I want him to play a role, and so far he has. I mean, he's definitely already made his presence felt, has a sack and that mean tackle, but I don't know how often he'll really be on. And Christian Harris trying to make a good play. It's a forced fumble by who? Who was that came out of absolutely nowhere? Was that... I think that might have been Zach Terrell. I will have to take a look over at that. Who kind of came up and made one hell of a... It was Zach Terrell. The 6'8" beast. 21-year-old, just amazing player. And Dameon Pierce will try to keep bowling forward. Gets 5 on that somehow. Yeah, Dameon Pierce is going to be a problem for this Raiders team. And I wouldn't be surprised if James Cook turns into a problem. As we'll try to get outside. And Dameon Pierce just needs to go forward. That's all we're doing with him is really just pushing the pack forward. We'll run left again. Kenyon Green gets off of his block. Jahan Dotson does what he needs to do. But Dameon Pierce, he's rushing like no other right now. He is looking solid right now. And, I mean, 89 speed is really all it took. And I guess James Cook can't bring that one in. It was open, but they just knew where I was going with the ball, apparently. He might have been playing this the flat right there. But this is what happens when we run away from the running game. And James Cook needs to make one guy miss. Can't, gets only 1 yard on the play. And so far, both the completions have been to your running back, James Cook. So we're going to see how that fares here. A rush up. We're going to try to get... he's that close and he can't make that fucking throw. You're kidding. He can't make that throw. That's ridiculous. Corey Bojorquez onto the field now. Might have to cut this one a little bit shorter. I'm not sure how short, though. They will try to bring this one in. But Levins forces a fumble. Kevin Waddle. Oh, my goodness. What a turn of events. Kevin Waddle into the end zone on a forced fumble from one of the backups, one of the rookie late-round picks with Mike Levins, I think his name is. But I know his last name's Levins for sure. But late-round corner that we picked up forces a fumble. Kevin Waddle walks that thing into the end zone. Derek Carr in this game is yet to throw an interception, which has me kind of bamboozled. Christian Harris trying to get into the backfield finally is able to make a tackle. We saw him like kind of just get waved off by a couple, but he's finally making a tackle. Maybe a little rusty off of the injury. I don't know what's going on with him, but has not been the same man that we once knew. And Devontae Adams trying to carve this one upfield, couldn't. But the completion is on. I don't know who that was. I think that might have been Bobby Biddle. That is on Jeff Okuda. Okay. Well, that is a little bit interesting. Trayvon Diggs going to come out of nowhere, try to lay out the receiver and force a fumble, but he's still allowing that. I understand it's a superstar X Factor young receiver, but still, it is still your responsibility at an 88 overall to come in and make that play. But talking about coming in and making plays, Christian Harris finally finding his groove in this defense. 2-minute warning now. That's what we've been good at this season, is creating turnovers, and I think forced fumbles is a big part by this crew. We are big hitters, we are big players, and that's the type that we recruit. We recruit taller guys that can lay people out like that. Right on cue, Justin Madubuike will recover a fumble created by no other than Christian Harris. Max Warwick is down on the play, though. Our second year wide receiver, James Cook, going to cut this one up the middle of the field, get lifted off his feet. Yeah, James Cook on his first run was very good. Thomas Booker can come in and play. He's been solid, but we'll be curious to see what Jahan Dotson can do here in press coverage. Nothing. I don't really expect him much, or didn't really expect much when safety help is over and above. But we're going to try to get some passing going on offense here. We're going to have to go right back to Justin Ross, who can't even get to the ball, as it was thrown so far out in front of him. But, yeah, we're going to look to see what sort of plays and or players can make an impact, and I think Devin Duvernay is doing just that. Walking up the middle of the field. Oh, we're doing too good. We're doing too good. I think that we're just finding holes. It was an aggressive play call. I think that we're just playing the game right. I don't think that it's anything that has to do with the sliders or anything. If anything, I made it harder on us to win, by the way. But, yeah, I mean, this first half, I mean, it's been turnover after turnover. Might have to turn fumbles down a little bit. But Derek Carr and his Raiders will have the ball now. I was scared of a forced fumble right there because that would have been too good. But, yeah, Christian Harris, I mean, so far, been very impactful on his debut back on the channel, at least. And he's been a weapon of choice for us on this defense. And Las Vegas going to filter through all their timeouts here soon. And they might not have time to do anything with it. But we're playing a lot of man coverage, which I don't mind much. But I kind of, I mean, would like not to do that. And Zach Terrell gets to the quarterback. Gets that one. There is a flag, though. Could be a holding. Could be illegal touching as well, though. They're going to be calling a holding on the offense. See, now do we want to go to 2nd and 18? I think we'll go to 2nd and 18. I think that we can comfortably take that call right there. And Zach Terrell will be credited with a sack. So, that's pretty fun stuff right there. And, oh my god, not Bobby Biddle, Eric Waddle, or Eric, what am I saying anymore? Kevin Waddle, our middle linebacker that is wearing number 1, that has superstar abilities, needs to come up and make that play right there for sure. And, yeah, Zach Terrell living in the backfield. It makes a great play on that one right there. And I cannot tell you how much we've missed a presence on this defensive line. We have yet to have one this whole entire franchise. And I guess this is how it must feel having one. We're going to just let him complete that one right there. And this one will go to halftime. We'll look at the other players we're doing around the league. In Indianapolis, you guys can look at it. Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm dying. Don't even come back for me. Oh my god. In New York, Miami, a little divisional matchup. Zach Wilson has 3 touchdowns along with an interception. Breece Hall's playing great. Van Jefferson on the Dolphins is going crazy. That is nuts. And in Cleveland, yeah, Cincinnati and Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's having one hell of a half, but so is Deshaun Watson. Jacoby Myers, 3 receptions, 52 and a touchdown's good. But Brandon Ayuk on the Bengals is an interesting dynamic, to say the least. And yeah, we'll be hopping back into the game. We will be kicking off to the Raiders team, but hopefully Zach Terrell can come up huge with some more pressure on the quarterback, because that really is what we've missed all franchise long, as I mentioned. And we're finally getting that presence with our number 1 overall draft pick, Zach Terrell, and rightfully so. I put him. He's our only superstar development player, as that I know of right now, that out of this draft class, out of multiple players with hidden dev. But Josh Jacobs doing really well. There is a flag on the play. Could be holding, or also could be whatever. Illegal block in the back, I think I heard. It is on Hunter Renfrow. We'll take the odds here and go ahead and play, not conservative, but, I mean, just good enough. And there is another flag. Zach Terrell's looking for his 3rd, and might just be credited with it, depending on the flag, though. Holding on the offense, Las Vegas has been killed by all of their mistakes this game, and Zach Terrell is making them feel it. 2nd and 25. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see him convert here, honestly. Coming underneath, and they just go to Rodgers quick. Derek Carr is throwing 15 to 15, 140 and a touchdown. Very insane stuff, but, I mean, 3 sacks from Zach Terrell in the first however long of this game. Oh my god. And who is that? Matabwike making a huge play. It'll be 4th and 11. We'll get the ball. And we get picked off by Divine Diablo. I mean, it looked like such a good pass to start. So this defense will be back on the field. We will see Verone McKinley back on as well. Christian Harris trying to get out there. Kevin Waddle going to have to eventually come in and try to make a tackle here. But yeah, we had a really good defensive drive, but just ruined it. I mean, it looked like a good throw in my mind. And, I mean, Divine Diablo is just super athletic coming in and making that play. But we make Josh Jacobs trip up. We chased him down with the very fast Christian Harris, as we have all seen before. He is one hell of a stud, that's for sure. And he's going to try to play man-to-man. He's going to get a freaking interception. He's going to go. I'm guessing go all the way. Derek Carr's looking like he might catch him. Not going to happen. Christian Harris into the end zone, showing off his athleticism, getting a pick 6 in a very important game. And in his comeback, he's been the best player on defense at all times, no doubt. By the way, we no longer have Tyler Bass. It is actually, what's that? Cade York from the Browns, and then Corey Bojorquez, I think, also from the Browns. So we're just kind of snagging special teamers off the Browns. So far, we've seen a phenomenal game from Christian Harris as he's flying all over the field. I don't think you guys understand. He has been probably the best player on the defense, as I continue to mention, because it just can't get any more true. And we will see a snap here from Kevin Waddle trying to get into there. But Derek Stingley Jr. allows that one to Hunter Renfrow despite good coverage. I mean, you like to see that be a little bit, better coverage from Derek Stingley somehow. And I think a lot of that comes with not being able to uh, get there in time. I mean, defensively, we need to get there in time. Zach Terrell or Don Reedy, someone needs to come off the edge and really make their presence felt early. We're going to have to cover this over here and then underneath in the middle. And Devontae Adams gets the catch right there. And, Derek Carr is slicing us up. He's 19 of 20 right now. I don't know how to stop it. It is a very hard thing to stop, and Christian Harris and Kevin Waddle is a presence in the inside and the middle of the field. Um, Probably better than our defensive tackles. The presence felt is probably something like that. But yeah, we're gonna use Tim Mooney and crash in here and try to make a play. We can't. Christian Harris and Matabwike will gang up on Josh Jacobs, but despite all that, he still finds himself a first down. It is 28-7. The Raiders have struggled with multiple struggles just all game long. Have not been that great. Derek Carr's been wonderful and like the best quarterback in all of the league. And as I say that, throws that one right to Kevin Waddle. Both of our linebackers have been the stars of the game. On offense, though, nobody has come up. Eric Walker does not look good. He's going to launch this one up, and there's going to be actually DPI, defensive pass interference. I think this could be on the rookie or one of the young players. It is against Percy Miller. We will go ahead and accept that, but the only superstar on offense that we've seen today has been Dameon Pierce. He has been exceptional, and wow, they shed those blocks very fast. I don't know where my head is when I'm like recording, but it's just not here. We will find Justin Ross, who will make a good catch in traffic, and go to the end of the third quarter right there. We'll line up in this formation, see how we like it, and I love it. We'll see Corey Weston try to pave the way, and so will what's his face, Kenyon Green, who has been a little worse than solid this whole entire, um, whole entire franchise. He's not been great, but it looks like he is back and better than ever. Dameon Pierce gonna go up the middle of the field. And after just 12 rushes, has 107 yards. I don't think you guys understand the significance of that. That is one hell of a presence felt on this offense right here. Can one of you guys head up the field? Can we get a catch into Jahan Dotson? What is this? These guys both, like, that play design is awful. One being so much faster than the other. James Cook, by the way, been a minimal role so far. And so we're going to try to get him involved. But Kenyon Green couldn't make the play right there. That's the sort of thing that makes me not like him. But we're going to see. Justin Ross, I see, might have a good little thing going. Doesn't look like it. But will look like Trey McBride will have an easy one in the back of the end zone. It'll be 35-7. I think the last thing that we expected was to start the season 3-1 and be beating teams 35-7. But it has just been teams. It's just been the way that the teams have turned over the ball, and against our big players that tend to make forced fumbles happen. As we'll try to bring everyone in that we can. I will personally use Verone McKinley and try to make a good play. But with 84 speed, it's hard. Let me tell you, Verone McKinley's slower than both of our linebackers. I don't know why it has the gameplay prevent, but whatever. I guess it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things right now. But still like to allow less than whatever. Christian Harris is going to tackle Devontae Adams before he can even make a play. Derek Carr has been everything but perfect since the time that I once said he's been perfect. I said Derek Carr has been looking great this game. And can Trayvon Diggs make a damn play? CJ Gardner-Johnson comes up and makes a huge hit on Rodgers, the superstar X Factor young receiver. Probably generational unless he had one hell of a season, but does offer some curiosity. Damn, I can never talk. I don't know why or what's up with that, but I can never talk. And it's another forced fumble. Will Christian Harris take this one to the house too? Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn down forced fumbles. Christian Harris is too good. I don't know what to do with the fumbles though. Like I don't know if you turn it up or turn it down. If any of you guys know, please tell me in the comments below. I'd really like to know if you turn it up for more fumbles or turn it down for less or vice versa. I don't know, but it'll be 42-7 now. Christian Harris having the game of his life. And yeah, we will see the backups come in and take some time away from the starters. Cody Landry, someone I really liked coming out of the draft, we have here and will be targeted. His man will be targeted immediately. But yeah, Cody Landry coming out of the draft was someone I really liked, and we took him in the beginning of the 5th round as a potential UDFA far down the board. Looked phenomenal, but couldn't quite get it done, I guess. And yeah, we might see a lot of this in the future. I mean, it has been good play by the quarterback all game long, and now with a backup defense in, we might just see it get carved up. Tim Mooney, though, come in and try to make a play, and he does on number 87 right there. You see Jakob Johnson kind of pacing. 2-minute warning, good. I did not like 3 deep there. I don't know why they do 3-man deep. I don't know why they play prevent. I don't know why any of this is a thing in Madden. I mean, I've seen multiple players screwed over by it, and it's so dumb. Just playing prevent on the stupidest situations. I mean, I understand that. Tim Mooney's going to try to make a good play. Cody Landry finds himself involved, but Matabuike would probably be probably be credited with that tackle right there, and we will see another really good. Can we get off that block, please? Yeah, I mean, for some reason, we're still seeing the starters in. We're seeing all sorts of guys on the field right now that definitely are not supposed. Why is Matabuike at linebacker? I have so many problems right now. I mean, this is nuts. They like that we're into this little groove, I guess, and it's intercepted by Matabuike, which is absolutely crazy. And will he outrun Josh Jacobs? No, but 3 interceptions for Derek Carr does not bode well. Bode well? I don't know. Jerome Ford back in on offense, or I guess in on offense, along with the rookie quarterback. I kind of do want to see Lucas Hicks throw it a little bit. We can see him maybe get a little loose. Can he make that throw? No, he can't. It was a bullet pass. It's a little too much for him, all right? Yeah, I don't know. Lucas Hicks had a chance, or has a chance to start in my mind, I guess. If he can make that throw right there to Devin Duvernay, makes Devin Duvernay's life a lot easier. Lucas Hicks throwing an absolute dime on a little bit of a rollout right there. We will go play action. I'm going to predetermine Justin Ross to be open. And Justin Ross on a nice little comeback will save Lucas Hicks from an interception. I will give him that right there. But just trying to anticipate a route isn't the best thing that you can do. I mean, Justin Ross will send on a go-go. Trey McBride can come across the field. And I think that is all we're going to try to do. And try to just get this one up to Justin Ross. Try to make a play with his height. Can't quite get there, though. It'll be 3rd and 10. I want to pick a more suited formation for the pass, and I think that this is it right here. Rashad Curtis, I do like him. I do like him a lot, and I wish that he could definitely be more involved and try to make a catch right there, but it actually ends up being well covered. I was just looking for him no matter what on that play. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We can put this game to bed right now if we wanted to. Jerome Ford will get the carry. James Cook, not really seeing that much time on the field. So, yeah, 3-man deep will be the call. And this is rightfully so, but I'll see you guys with the stats. Nothing's going to happen. And player stats will look like this after 3 interceptions from Derek Carr and just 2 from Eric Walker. Their passer ratings are not that great, but all things considered, 2 touchdowns on 7 completions for 15%, 15 attempts and 81 yards. Not the worst game we've ever seen. Dameon Pierce goes for almost 9 per carry, was really solid. James Cook on his 2 carries was exceptional. Nothing that I really liked a lot, but Devin Duvernay saw a bunch of the the time Trey McBride had that touchdown. But yeah, all around, not enough to go off of. But this is where we really saw someone stride for greatness right here, and it was Christian Harris with 8 tackles, 5 solo, 3 assisted, a TFL, a half a sack, and an interception, and 2 defensive touchdowns. I thought this was the craziest stat line I've seen in a while. So, I mean, Kevin Waddle even got an interception and 7 tackles, and 6 of them were solo. So it's still a phenomenal game for both of them. Zach Terrell had 3 sacks. We have a lot to look at right here in this game, for sure. 5 tackles, 0 TFLs though. But 3 sacks is a lot for Zach Terrell. So yeah, I will definitely have to work on the sliders a little bit. We have 3 very good upgrades right here on 3 players that were very solid. And Corey Weston, 80 or 74 run block, 78 pass block. Pretty good, but I do want his run blocking to go up for sure. Corey Weston up to a true 79 overall. Very solid superstar development center that we got very late in the draft. But Christian Harris, very, very, very good game. I do want to see, yeah, we're going to have to bring up pass coverage a little bit. I want to be a little bit more well-rounded, kind of get back to where we were, and should be solid there. But Derek Stingley Jr. was very solid. I mean, had that one pretty bad play, but that's probably about it. I probably want his zone coverage to go up. Just be pretty good in both zone and man, but he plays zone a little bit, but we did play a lot of man that game, and it didn't really work out, so I do really want to keep upgrading zone for these guys and kind of work it out. But quarterback 1 check-in, and the thing was to get 4 touchdowns. We definitely did that. But I'm not sure if it meant Eric Walker specifically or the offense specifically, because we didn't put as many points on the board as I had hoped this week. Well, we put up 42 or 49 even. I don't remember. Was it 40? I think it was 42. Still, very, very good stuff. But not quite by the offense. All right, the offense was but other than that, the defense was pouring it on. Weekly awards, it's going to be Christian Harris. Bottom right of my screen, you guys can't really see everything, which sucks, but 8 tackles, 1 interception, 2 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery, and 2 touchdowns. Insane stuff. Cooper Kupp, by the way, 307 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns on just 11 catches. Yeah, that's crazy. And he had another 225-yard catching game. Wow, that's kind of bizarre. Have more players to negotiate with, and we'll go look at players ready to upgrade right here. Kenyon Green, Cade York. I'll do these on my own time. Holy, why is there so many? Why is our whole team getting upgraded? Oh wait, I think it was 2,500 to the whole team. So yeah, I'll get all of these done. You guys don't have to worry about that. And yeah, I think that'll be it for this episode. Can't wait for you guys to come back. We'll be facing a 2-2 Pittsburgh team. And we will go ahead and mess with the sliders, so it should be not a 42-7 game. It should be a little bit more entertaining, but they are an 83 across the board, so should match up well with us. But that'll be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. It makes my day, and hopefully it made your day. And that's all I can really ask for, but make sure to subscribe. It's completely free. You can unsubscribe anytime. I don't care if you subscribe today, unsubscribe tomorrow. Just subscribe in general. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, especially if you watched it now. I would do appreciate that a lot. See you guys next time.